Hello everyone, this is Vijayasri working as an assistant professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. In today's session, we are going to discuss about unions, Typedef, Enum in C. So, overview of the session: union, Typedef, Enum in C. What is a union? Union in C programming language, the union is a collection of elements of different data type. The union is used to create user-defined data type in a C programming language. In C programming language, the union is a collection of elements of different data types, like a structure. What is a structure? Structure is a collection of elements of different data types. So it is a heterogeneous, it can store a heterogeneous elements. As in the same way, union also stores, it is a collection of elements of different data types. So how to create a union? In other words, union is a collection of non-homogeneous elements. Means it is a collection of heterogeneous elements. That means it can store different values of different data types. It can hold multiple values of different data types. Union is a collection of different types of elements under a single name in C. Then, how to create a union? How we are writing a structure using a keyword struct. In the same way, to create a union, we have to use the keyword called union. Then union, what is the syntax? Structure syntax is structure name. Then here we'll write data type, member 1, data type, member 2, so on. We can write n number of members and it is end with a semicolon. Union is also same like a structure. Using a keyword union, we can create. So union, here it is a structure name, here we'll give a union name. So name, then scope. Like a structure, we have a data type members. Here also we are having a data type, member 1, data type, member 2, so on. So how to create a structure variable? Structure variable is created, struct student, then variable name. In the same way, to create a variable to the union, we have to use union name and the variable name. So how to write a union? Union like a structure. In a structure, we are using a struct keyword. In union, we have to use a union keyword. Union, then the union name. Let us suppose here I am considering student. The same example. So here we'll write the members of the union. Here we'll write members of the union. So the members of the union are, that means the details of the student. That is roll number, name, marks. So roll number is of type integer. Name is of type character, but here we consider an array of characters. So consider it as a 20. Then marks is of type float, like a structure. Then how to create a variable to the union? How we are creating variable in structure? Like struct student, then the variable name. In the same way, union student, let us suppose the variable here created is u1. Then what is the difference between a structure and a union? It is same like a structure, the same. Whereas in structure, we are creating a members, we are writing a members of the structure. In the same way, we are writing members of the union. We are creating variable for the union like a structure. Then what is the difference? So if we are writing a structure, struct student, the same example I am taking and I am creating a structure. Int roll number, char, name, which is of 20 characters it can store, then float, marks. If union is also same like a structure, then what is the difference? The difference is the memory allocation. So when we are considering this, int occupies 4 bytes of memory, then character, which is array character, which is of 20 bytes. Here I mentioned the size is 20. Character occupies 1 byte of memory, so it is 20. Then marks is of float, then it is 4. So in total 28 bytes of memory. 28 bytes of memory is given or allocated for this structure when the structure variable is created. But coming to union, here also we are having the member as a roll number which is of type integer. So the memory given for it is 4. Then the name is of character type. Character occupies 1 byte of memory, but the size of the character here we have given as 20. That means it occupies 20 number of characters, so 20 bytes. Then marks is of type float. Here also 28, but the difference is union. The memory will be allocated to the union which member of the union is having the highest memory. So here the highest memory is having for the name. So in total, instead of a 28, in total the memory will be allocated as 20 bytes. Here in a structure, the summation of all the data types will be given as a memory. But coming to union, which member is having the highest memory, that will be given to the union variable. So if we consider here character student name, the size given here 30. That means 30 bytes will be given to that member. Then int roll number, it is of 2 bytes. Then percentage, which is a float, so 4 bytes of memory. But in total, it has to, if it is a structure, in total it will take 36 bytes of memory. But in the union, which member is having the highest size, that will be allocated, that will be shared by all the members of the union. So here the memory will be given for this is 30 bytes. These 30 bytes only will be shared by the members, all the members of the union, shared by all the members of the union. That's the difference between union and a structure. Remaining all the same, the access operator here used is dot operator to access members of the structure, to access members of the union. Using a union variable, we have to use dot operator. If it is a pointer, we have to use the access operator as arrow operator. Only the difference is the memory allocation. Typedef in C. Typedef is a keyword which is used to provide existing data type with a new name. Like we can say it is a alias name. If I want to provide a new name to the existing data type, then we can go with the typedef, where typedef is a keyword. Like let us suppose we all know that already we have a data type, integer data type. I want to provide this with a new name. If I want to give this to a new name, we have to use a keyword called typedef. This is the existing data type. Then new name, let us suppose PPS, or suppose here I want to give a CSIT. So here I have provided, this is the existing data type. This is the new name which I have provided for the data type. So in the remaining program, instead of writing int A, int B, we can write CSEA, CSEB, because here I have created a new name for the existing data type. So like this, now it becomes a alias for the command. Typedef existing, syntax is typedef, we have to use it as a keyword, existing name and the alias name. So here I have considered an example, typedef unsigned int. For this existing data type, I want to use the new name as the UINT. Then here I have used, instead of int, we can write here as int num equal to 42. But here I have defined that with the new name as uint. So uint num is equal to 42. This way we can provide a new name for the existing data type using the Typedef. Enum. Enum is a special type that represents a group of constants which is unchangeable values. Nothing but it will give a numeric values, numeric constants. To create a enum, we have to use the keyword enum. So here I have used the keyword enum followed by the name of the enum and separated by the enum items with a comma. So here I have a enum which if I want to use a enum, we have to use the keyword. It is nothing but it provides a numerical constants to the members of that enum. And these members are separated by a comma. Suppose in this example, here I created a week which is of enum type. Then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I have considered the weekdays. So the integer constant, here I did not assign any value. So by default, the starting will be considered as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Suppose here I have given 10. Monday will be 10. Here I assigned the value. That means the programmer gives the value as 10 to the Monday. Then next will be 11, 12, 13 in that way. So whenever we are using a enum, it represents with a numerical constants. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So enum weekday today. So here I created a variable, enum variable, which is to the enum week. Today is assigned with the value Wednesday. Wednesday is of a day given the integer constant as 3. Like if I consider it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, so that I use today plus 1. So 3 plus 1, the output will be the 4. So in this session, we discussed about unions, Typedef and enum. The next session, we'll see searching and sorting techniques. Thank you.